Hey everyone, I'm excited because today marks day 4 of the 75 Days No Gambling Challenge. If you've made it this far, I just want to say I'm incredibly proud of you. It takes strength, commitment, and real courage to show up for yourself day after day, especially when it would be easier to go back to the old patterns. But here you are, still standing, still fighting. And today I want to honor that fight. Today is a day of understanding. Because the more you understand what you're actually up against, the more equipped you'll be to resist it, walk away from it, and eventually be completely free of it. So today's topic is this: how gambling platforms are designed to get you hooked and keep you hooked. Whether we're talking about casinos, online slot games, or sports betting, these platforms have one thing in common: they're not entertainment. They're not games. They are highly engineered psychological traps. So today, I want to pull back the curtain. I want to help you see these traps before they get you. Because knowledge is power, and the more you know about the enemy, the better equipped you'll be to fight it. Let's start with online slots, because that's where a lot of us got caught. Now, when you look at a slot machine, whether it's physical or on your phone, it seems innocent enough, right? Bright lights, exciting sounds, fruits, gems, bonus rounds, it looks playful. But that's all strategic design. What you're seeing is a user interface created by teams of psychologists, game developers, and data analysts whose job is to make the game as mentally addictive as possible. They use something called variable ratio reinforcement, the same psychological principle used in drug addiction and animal experiments. Now, what does that mean? It means the reward comes randomly and unpredictably. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But the fact that it's inconsistent keeps your brain on high alert, chasing that next maybe. It creates a chemical loop in your brain. Dopamine spikes every time you almost win, receive flashing lights, or unlock a bonus round. Even design the near misses to look like you almost won. That moment when 2 big jackpot symbols land on the screen and the third one just barely misses, that's not bad luck, that's engineered manipulation. The game makes you feel like you were so close, so you keep spinning. Then there's the autoplay feature, turbo spin, free spins. An in-game coins all tools meant to blur the lines between play and reality. Between digital coins and your hard-earned money, and here's a little secret: the music, sound effects, flashing lights are specifically designed to trigger excitement and anticipation in your brain. The games are carefully calibrated to keep you playing without any real chance of winning long-term. Sure, some lucky few might hit a jackpot, but statistically speaking, you're just feeding money into the machine. I want you to hear that again. Statistically speaking, you're just feeding money into the machine. Now let's move on to sports betting. At first, sports betting seems smarter than slots. After all, you're betting on real games, real teams. You feel like you're using your knowledge. But here's the trick. Sports betting platforms intentionally overstimulate you with endless options, hundreds of leagues. In-play bets, live odds changing every second. It's not just about picking who wins anymore. You can bet on who scores first, how many yellow cards are handed out, the number of corners, micro-betting. They flood your brain with choices, making you feel in control while you slowly lose all control. Every time you place a bet, you get a dopamine hit. Not from winning, but just from the possibility of winning. That's what keeps you chasing. These platforms aren't casinos. They're psychological war zones. The interface is sleek, colorful, fast, and often connected to instant deposit options. One tap, and you're back in the game. The platforms intentionally reduce friction, so there's nothing slowing you down between temptation and spending your money. They even offer free bet bonuses, cashback offers, or almost one emails when you've been away for a while to trigger your return. Now let's talk about casinos, both physical and online. These places are built to mess with your brain. Ever notice how casinos have no clocks or windows? That's deliberate. They want you to lose all sense of time. You walk in for a few spins, suddenly 4 hours have gone by. You don't feel it. Why? Because the environment was engineered to block out the real world. Casinos pump oxygen into the air, keep the lights dim, play ambient music hall to keep you in a trance-like state. There's a reason it's hard to leave once you're in. Your senses are overwhelmed. Your logic is muted. The winds, those loud sounds and flashing lights are exaggerated, even when the actual money one is small. Why? So you think people around you are winning all the time? You start to believe you can win next. This is called the illusion of control, the belief that your choices affect the outcome in a system that is entirely random and rigged in favor of the house. That's the most dangerous part of it all. You believe you're in control, but you're not. You're playing in a system that has already calculated its profit margins off your losses. These platforms know how to get you, and once they've got you, they don't want to let go. And let's not forget the loyalty programs, VIP points, and responsible gambling pop-ups that pretend to care about your well-being while nudging you deeper into the hole. Now, I'm gone. Now I'll pause for a moment for you to absorb all of this because it's important stuff. Take a moment to process it. You are not dealing with fun little games. You are dealing with an industry that profits billions from your pain, your losses, and your addiction. Now let's talk about what this knowledge really means. You are not alone in this journey. Millions of people around the world are facing the same challenges, feeling the same temptations, and fighting the same battles. You are not alone. You're not in this by yourself. Reach out to your friends, loved ones, support groups, or even professionals. There is strength in numbers and wisdom in shared experiences. Knowledge is indeed power, and today you've gained valuable insights into the strategies employed by these platforms. You now understand the tricks, the illusions, the tactics designed to keep you engaged and prevent you from walking away. With this newfound awareness, you're better equipped to resist the temptations that come your way. You're not as vulnerable to the allure of those flashy lights and enticing sounds. You now see them for what they are: clever manipulations aimed at exploiting your psychology. The challenge now is to put this knowledge into action. It's easy to feel empowered when you're armed with facts and figures. But the real test is when you find yourself face to face with the temptations you're trying to overcome. Remind yourself of the insights you've gained today. Think about the near misses, the loss disguised as near wins, the artificially extended sessions, and the clever design elements that aim to keep you playing. Use this knowledge as a shield against the tricks they've played for so long. Remember, you're not weak. You're not a failure.
No.
You're going through a tough situation that millions can relate to, and you're taking positive steps to change your life for the better. This journey won't be easy, but you don't have to go it alone. Reach out for help, lean on your support system, and celebrate your progress along the way. Every day you choose to resist is a victory. Every day you focus on self-care instead of gambling is a step towards healing. You've got this. Just keep going. And I want you to know that I am rooting for you. I see you. I appreciate your strength, and I'm proud of the progress you're making. Thank you for joining me on this challenge. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to comment what day you're on. Subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Till next time, stay strong, stay focused, and remember that you are capable of incredible things. Take care.